Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review a horror movie that I watched just last night on Shudder. Now the movie was made in 2023 and it was directed by Eric Bloomquist and it stars Naomi Grace and William Russ. Okay then guys, with me watching it like stream, and I haven't got the obviously I haven't got the copy with me, the Blu-ray or the DVD. So basically just describe from memory the movie and the plot, and giving me thoughts on the story as a whole along with the rating. Okay then guys, so so as I say, Founders Day is a 2023 American slasher movie, and the story revolves around this American town in which a crazed serial killer is running riots, during the run up to this big mayoral election. So that basically, guys, that's the story in a nutshell. I found the movie quite similar to Thanksgiving, but I thought Thanksgiving was a much better movie. I didn't really like this one, guys. This Founders Day. I thought it was a bit corny in parts, and as well as the town being plagued by this crazed serial killer, it was also played, the movie was played by this annoying bloody clown of a teenage boy. Oh my god, was he annoying, and he was a loathsome character, real loathsome character. He seems to have this grudge against his elderly male teacher, because at every opportunity he'd come out with snide remarks about his age, like for instance, he's caught in a gale and he comes right out with it like from what I can remember, he was talking to the elderly male teacher, and the minute he goes out the room, he says, "Come on, let's f on the old boy's desk," and that, things like that. He was just a horrible person, and I've said this before, guys, about these American movies, but they put these all loathsome teenage clowns, characters you really hate. This is the problem, recurrent problem with American horror movies, particularly slasher ones. They get this cheap labor, these stupid teenage characters in them and that, and they completely bring the story down, in my opinion. Some people might like a lot of teenagers in the horror movies. I don't, and I've made that explicitly clear in a lot of the videos what I've done, But yeah, guys, he's a loathsome cat, he really was. He come out with some really horrible remarks. I mean, that was just one thing he came out with, and in one, he used another term as well. He described his teacher as a walking corpse, meaning like kind of like a coffin dodger and that. I don't like that sort of thing, guys. In me movies, like not just horror movies, but in any kind of movie or even a play or anywhere really. Belittling old people. These ignorance. Some of these young ones and that, there's a tiny minority, because most teenagers are okay, but you get this tiny minority, but I say particularly in American horror films, they come out with the most disgusting, vile talk and that aimed at like elderly people, and I don't agree with that. I think they should tone that down, but he was an annoying character. Another thing he was doing as well, he was pretending to be like the killer. He was sneaking up on people and frightening them. That bloody clown. Anyway, he got his comeuppance. I'm going to leave it there, as is usually the case. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, if the producers deliberately put these loathsome, detestable characters in as cannon fodder, so that like when you get killed by the maniac or the monster, the audience goes, "Yay! He got us come up." That's just what I think, and that I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you think some of these producers deliberately make these teen characters annoying so that, like, as I say, when you get that come up and it generates a lot of cheers and that? Yeah, there you go, topic for discussion. But yeah, guys, I found a story quite ridiculous, actually, to be honest with you. It was very dull. There wasn't all that many killings in it, really, guys. And this lady politician who's running for sort of like to win the election. Oh yeah, she's a bit of a screwball. Like the character's a bit of a screwball. The way she was acting, because she was going into these kind of like long manic monologues, if you like, ranting on about like, we'll do this, we'll do that, and like there's killings going on in the town, and all she's her number one concern is winning the bloody election. I ask you, absolutely bloody ridiculous, yeah. You've got the killer wearing this kind of like creepy ornate mask, which is doesn't look all that overcomplicated and that, you know, very, very basic mask, you know. Didn't frighten me at all, you know. But anyway, as the movie goes on and you start seeing people getting killed, the Founders Day is celebrations to put on a hold for a while, as the daughter of the lady May I referred to before is found dead. You know, she's been dumped in like dumped in appropriately enough a dumpster. You know, so but yeah, guys, it was one of the very poor slasher movies in my opinion, and it definitely won't be revisited again. I won't be adding it to my collection. You know, but that bloody annoying teenage lad. Oh God, he was annoying. He really was. Oh God, the mouth on him and that. You know, he's just a horrible, horrible character. And as for the plot, well, that had more holes in it than a slice of Swiss cheese. Yeah, oh yeah, ridiculous. And the ending was bloody bonkers. It was bloody bonkers, but I'm going to leave it there. I won't divulge what the ending was, but it was bloody, bloody bonkers, guys. I found the main protagonist very shallow, very cardboard. You know, I did not have any empathy for them at all. I couldn't invest in them, and I was bloody glad, guys, when the movie was over. You know, it was just a bore fest, guys. It wasn't one of the worst slasher movies I've seen this year. You know, it really was. It was really bad. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying don't rent it on Shudder. I'm not saying I'm not telling you, you know, not to buy it. I'm not saying like don't buy it when the Blu-ray comes out. I'm just giving my opinion, my honest opinion, and my honest opinion is it was a bloody load of dog poo. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Yeah. But yeah. Founders Day is unfortunately is a movie that should never have been found. In fact, it should have been left in development's hell for all perpetuity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's how much I hated it, guys. Okay then, guys. On to a rating now. Yeah. Don't expect much. I'm only going to give it bloody 1 out of 10. That's all it's worth. Yeah, you know, missed opportunity. It could have been so much better. You know, you could have tweaked the plot a bit more, made the characters a bit more interesting, and they could have got rid of that bloody teenage big mouth clown who was taking the mickey out that elderly teacher all the time. God, he was annoying him. He was one of the most annoying characters. I think if I ever do another video of like more movies in which like there's been an annoying character, I think he'd be bloody #1 in it. Yeah, oh, I hated him, guys. I really did. Yeah, he was like, oh, horrible, horrible boy. Yeah. Okay, then, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. So, have any of you guys seen Founders Day? What did you think of it? Did you share my rather low opinion of them as a pile of bloody tosh? Leave your comments down below, guys. I'd be very, very interested to read what you thought of Founders Day. Let's hope they don't make a bloody sequel. I don't think I could stand that. Yeah. But as I say, I think they were trying to do like a very, very poor rip-off of Thanksgiving, and it didn't work, guys. It fell flat on its face, you know. So as I say, this movie should have been left in development's hell where it bloody belongs. Yeah. Okay then, guys, that's it. I'm going to wind the video up now. Hope you enjoyed it. And as I say, I'm not trying to put you off Founders Day. If you want to go and, you know, if you like these sorts of movies, you don't mind a very, very slow-paced story, you know. And oh yeah, I should say about the killings. There's a couple of brutal killings in it, but they're not as brutal as in Terrifier or Thanksgiving or movies of that ilk. But yeah, not really to write home about. Yeah, but actually, it's a kind of movie like you would think it'd been made in the 1980s. A very, very, very poor, one of the poor slasher movies of the 1980s. Yeah, that's what I thought of it anyway. Okay, then, guys, I'm going to go now. Yeah, take care of yourselves, and if you like the video, please give it a share, subscribe, comments, and all going well. I should be back again very, very soon with another video. Take care, guys. Bye for now.
If you enjoyed watching this video, guys, you might like to check out my website at www.alantoner.com. You'll be able to find out a little bit more about my work as a writer and all the books I have published to date. Thanks for watching.